I've been on Plains County Forum Court for 2 terms. I've been election commissioner for 4 terms. I've been on the Arkansas Department of Economic Development. I know a little bit about economic development. And also I've been on the board of trustees for Southern Arkansas University. The thing that I want to do is that what has bothered me, and I've listened to a lot of the comments about the economy. The economy is bad throughout the nation. And it's the policies that our government has taken. And as mayor, and I was proud of my city council, when Captain Parade is coming down and Lion Oil, if this thing is passed, would literally be downsized or shut down. I led the opposition to a resolution to send to our 2 senators and our congressmen opposing Captain Parade. If you're a mayor, a county judge, a state representative, a state senator, a governor, when you see bad policies put down the throats of our working people, our businesses, it's our obligation to stand up. We got to quit playing politics. And that's one of the best things that the city council did in 2009 was opposing Captain Parade. And we've got to look out for the wide variety of things that are going to come down our way. The health care bill is not good for employees, for the employers because of the mandates it put on. So you've got local issues, but we've also got to watch what federal government is mandating to us and taking away our personal liberty.
All right, first question. In recent years, some have criticized the legislature's use of general improvement fund money for local projects. Would you support curtailing this kind of spending?
Well, we've been a benefit of the capital improvements from the legislature and the government. And I don't mind that. What bothers me is that the fire departments are going to need this improvement, and it is just tax dollars coming back home to work. What bothers me is the growth of state government. Our state government has grown by 24,000 jobs over the last 24 years. Over 1,000 years. You think about that. Back in 1988, on my first political race, when I ran for state representative, the state's budget was about $2 billion. Now it's $5 billion. When I took mayor in 1996, became mayor, the state of Arkansas had 43,000 employees. Now we have over 56,000. We're just growing government. Government is not the answer. Government can be a part of the solution if it works with businesses. But government in and of itself is not the solution. The same time I took over City of Magnolia, we have 107 full-time employees. Today I'm happy to say we have 106. We have not grown government. And some of the things that we've done is, you know, I hear a lot of people complain. But when zoning issues came up in the city, I have always fought for pro-business. I've always fought on the side of zoning and expanding businesses. And people that never want Magnolia to change and then complain about the way things are going have not been in the fight. Paul?
Okay, next question. The education of public school children in Arkansas has improved as reported by the state. What are your views on these improvements and what still needs to be accomplished?
Well, our education system is done a lot. A lot of it has been mandated by the courts. And we have fine schools. I'm proud of Magnolia. I'm proud of being a graduate of Magnolia High. I'm proud of what they do there. I'm proud of Taylor, Emerson, and all the schools in Lafayette County. They do a good job. What I think we need to do is we need to concentrate more on those technical skills. Not everybody is geared to go to college. I know we have the lottery fund, that we've got tons of money, we've got more money than we've got students doing it, but we need to put some of this money into vocational training. We have a shortage of plumbers. We have a shortage of electricians. We have a shortage of carpenters, bricklayers, concrete people. Those are the type of skills that I wish, because not everybody's college track, that we would focus in on our public schools and go that route.
The next question is, current highway needs in Arkansas are far in excess of funding available. Recent estimates put the figure $300 million or more per year for maintenance alone. Funding new highways or improvements would represent additional money. What is your position regarding paying for highway maintenance?
Well, roads are very important. As I look back on the highway bond issues from the late 80s to 91 to 93, Columbia County and Fayette County were promised a lot, and a lot of those deliveries weren't brought through. As I have traveled this district from the Texas border to the Union County line, people are not in the mood for any more taxes. Our unemployment in the state of Arkansas is over 7.5%, the highest it's been since 1975. Our national unemployment is bumping 10%. Now is not the time for tax increases. People have had enough. We've got to listen to the people. The politicians aren't the smartest ones. Listen to what the people think, and especially the people that are providing jobs and going to work. Those are the folks that we need to listen to. I told the Good Roads Committee that I will not be supporting a highway tax this time around. I think the economy needs to improve, and the people need to say, hey, we can afford it now. And right now, this climate is not there.
And the final question is, as a member of the Arkansas General Assembly, what are your priorities when the state legislature convenes in 2011?
Well, I'm going to be looking at ways to get our economy going. You don't have to drive any farther than Texarkana, Texas to see what a no state income tax is, what no capital gains does. We have got to start rewarding people that make the investment in jobs and give them tax incentives. Arkansas at 7%, and you just got to make $31,000 to be in the highest bracket in the state of Arkansas. It's the highest state of any of the surroundings as far as income tax. You know, that's got to change. With Tennessee and Texas, with no state income tax, you know, look what they're doing. Just drive to Texarkana, Texas, and look at the difference between two states' philosophy on taxes. And we owe it to our people. We owe it to our citizens. We owe it to our businesses to be more business-friendly in the state of Arkansas and work with the governor and whoever else to help us in that matter. One other thing is that the election process. When I was in a primary opponent, we had sheriff candidates, we had state representative candidates. People want the process shortened. We need to get away from May primary. I'd like to introduce a law that gets us to a September primary and a quick general election. This wears the public out. It's expensive. It's not helping democracy in the state of Arkansas. And have an open primary when everybody runs together. Democrat, Republican, if you don't get 50%, you take the top two a couple of months later and get the general election. I think that will help us save money. It'll shorten the process. It'll make people more interested in the electoral process.
You have a 1 minute to closing statement.
I want to say something because I've heard a lot of negativity here tonight, and I'm a positive person. And I want to say something about my opponent, who's not here tonight. He's a fine person. I like Raymond Robertson. I'm not here to trash anybody or do anything, because that's not leadership. You know, if you haven't been involved in leadership and you're on the side and you're always throwing stones, it's easy. Raymond's a fine person. But I want to present myself. I think if you look at my community service, my education, and my commitment on public service, as a Magnolia fireman, as a Quorum Court member, election commissioner, the mayor, a Department of Economic Development commissioner, and a SAU board trustee, I clearly have the qualifications. I'm asking you for your vote. I'm asking you to help me move Arkansas together, and as well South Arkansas. This is an important race. We have to do things to help return people's confidence in government. We have to do things to help our businesses succeed by lower taxes, less regulation, and less burden. And I ask you for your vote for November 2nd for state representative. Thank you.